If you have an import from China using 1688 Chinese shopping app, consider to watch this video from the beginning to the end and be able to understand how to identify fake wholesale supplier from the platform, because for the fact that 1688 shopping app remain one of the biggest wholesale platform that you can source for item from China to whatever country of your choice. For the fact that they were one of the largest wholesale platform does not mean that all these wholesale supplier they were legit. So in this video, I'm going to teach you step by step on how to identify fake wholesale supplier on 1688 Chinese shopping app. So let's begin. But before we dive deep into the tutorial, as you know me, my name is Rafi Yakub. I'm an importer and a procurement coach. If you want me to procure a link on 1688 Salva or Pinduoduo or Idlefish, or you want me to pay a Chinese supplier, or you want me to coach you step by step on how you can be a procurement agent, consider to contact me on WhatsApp with the number in the description of this video. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more importation business tutorial like this. So with that being said, let's dive into the tutorial and see step by step on how to identify fake wholesaler on 1688 Chinese shopping app. So I'm going to present a case study to you right here on this video, so you'll be able to understand deeply what I'm trying to talk about, all these fake wholesaler on 1688. So I'm going to put the question on the screen of the video right here so everybody can see and learn one or two things. So someone contact me from my YouTube channel, say hello, mini importation. I watch your video on how to report an Alipay account and how to know fake supplier. Please, I'm a victim. I just received my goods and it's not what I ordered for, and I made payment with the person key code on Alipay. This is just the question. Now, what this person trying to say here is that he make a purchase on 1688 from wholesale Chinese supplier, but when they got the item, what they got was not what they purchased on 1688. So in this video, I'm going to take you through step by step, and for you not to fall into this kind of issue, you need to watch this video and follow the proper step I'm taking in this video for you to know how to identify all these fake supplier on 1688, whether wholesaler or retailer or manufacturer. There is a simple way to identify them. And like I always said, when you are trying to procure and ship from China using 1688 Chinese shopping app, it is always advisable you do your payment on 1688 Chinese shopping app. Talk to the supplier on the app, make the payment on the app. So the next video is going to show you everything that actually happened, and I will take you to the supplier sales page, so you'll be able to scan the supplier sales page and you identify, and you'll be able to know who are fake supplier of wholesale using Chinese shopping app. So let's begin.
Welcome back, friends. So let me take you head over to my WhatsApp right here. So I'm going to click on here to head over to my WhatsApp. Just like what I was able to ask the person to send me the supplier sales page on 1688. So you can see my conversation with the persons right here. Okay, so I'm going to click on the supplier sales page right here so everyone can see how to avoid this type of supplier on 1688. What are the things you need to take into consideration to avoid them entirely if you don't want to lose your money, or you don't want a situation whereby what I buy versus what I order for. So you can see the supplier business card right here. All this is just a camouflage. Okay, so let's quickly click on the supplier link, and I'm going to show you some things to take into consideration. All right, so this is the supplier sales page right here. So let me swipe and see more product picture as claimed by this supplier right here. Now, when you see a supplier like this, the number one red flag you need to take into consideration is that they will tell you that the MOQ is 100 pieces, and by the time you try to add a item to cart, it's going to indicate 100 pieces. But believe me, if you patronize this type of supplier, by the time they deliver to you, you are going to get completely rag. That's just the bitter truth. If you are lucky to come across any one of them that will deliver, you are getting rag. But in another way around, there are some of them that they will collect your money and they will not deliver anything to you. This is what they do. They will offer you a large quantity at a very crazy cheap price just to collect your money. You know, There is nothing a scammer is losing in business, for the fact that even a scammer might promise you 2,000 pieces of clothes at a price of 500 yuan. So they are not losing anything because they are not sending you anything. You as the buyer, you need to be wise up and understand the system. Okay, so let's go straight down to the supplier detail right here. So this supplier here, they claim to be a wholesale supplier, but they are fake supplier. So take a look at all the information right here. Take a look at all the information right here. Now, I want you to take note of one thing. This supplier right here is not a real Chinese citizen. Okay? Some people don't really know that not every supplier on 1688 shopping app are Chinese citizens. There are some of imposters on the 1688 shopping app that use fake accounts just to scam people. Like this person's right here, take a look at the product description. You can never see a typical real Chinese supplier that will write product description in English language, just like what you see right here. So this is another red flag you need to take into consideration. Okay, so another thing right here is that by the time we scroll up and check the rating of this product, so this supplier sales page claim that they have 10 plus rating. So by the time I click on here to see all the ratings, so let's check it out. Take a look at the ratings right here. So all rating here are 5-star rating. But one thing a lot of people don't really know is that not all 5-star rating are genuine and legit rating. Let's take a look at from the bottom right here. So this buyer here bought 200 pieces, 200 pieces here also, 260 pieces, 150 pieces, 100 pieces. Now, if you take a look at their ID, they are not the same. The username are not the same. Now, let us translate and see what they have to say after they have gotten the items. Okay, so I'm going to screenshot this page. Then I'm going to make use of my WeChat to translate. So I'm going to exit from the 1688 shopping app. Then I'll head over to my WeChat. Then I'll go to scan, translate, album. Then I'll upload the screenshot. So let's check it out. All right, so take a look at the rating right here. The first buyer stated as satisfied. Second buyer stated as satisfied. Third buyer, satisfied. Then the fourth buyer, satisfied. You can imagine that. It's not possible for a real buyer to give the same rating. It's never possible, no matter how the quality of your item. So different people must have different perspective of your of your items. Different people must have different review as far as your item is concerned. So that is my belief. So it is always very important that you always translate what the buyer have to say. So let me take a look at another. Let's go back to 1688 shopping app. So we start from the bottom. Now let's start from the top. So I'm going to screenshot the top right here. Now what I'm going to do is to translate again, but for the purpose of some people that does not have WeChat, let me make use of Google Chrome. So I'm going to click on my Google Chrome right here, and you guys can see in another way by which you can use to translate. Okay, so having opened up Google Chrome, I'm going to click on this camera icon from my Google Chrome. Then I will select the picture. Then I'll have to make sure I select translate right here. That's what I need, translate. So it's going to automatically translate it, just like the way WeChat does. So this is another way to translate in any way if you don't have WeChat. Now take a look at this one right here. Satisfies, satisfied, satisfied. You see, something is fishing. Not every review are genuine review. One of the fake review are this one right here. So this is another red flag you need to take into consideration. So let's go back to 1688 shopping app. Okay, so let me quickly go back to the seller sales page. So that is for individual rating. Now, another thing you need to take into consideration is general store rating. Okay, so for you to know the general store rating, you just click on here to visit the supplier store. So you can imagine a store that sells wholesales. Wholesale. Okay. Now, these are all the product lines they have. Believe me, if you purchase anything from this particular store, you are getting rack. Even if they are not going to scam you, you will definitely get rack in delivery. Okay. Now, the general store rating of this particular supplier is 3.5, which is drastically poor. Any supplier general store rating below 4 point or 4.5 or 5-star review, avoid them. If you don't want to lose money or you don't want inferior products, consider to avoid them and look for another supplier. Don't look at the cheap price. If you really love yourself, you really love your money, don't look for cheap price. Okay, another red flag you need to take into consideration to spot a fake seller is that how long they have been on 1688 shopping app. Take a look at this store right here. This store here, they were on 1688. They have just 1 year sellers on 1688 platform. This is another red flag. They have been in operation for just 1 year. They have their rating to be very poor. So all these are just enough for you to run for your dear life if you don't want to lose your money. Okay, so now let's take a look at adding the item to cart. So I'm going to click on here. I want to show you something. Now under the item right here, you have 100 pieces to be 1,500 yuan. Okay, now let's go to calculator. By the time we multiply 15 by 100, 15 multiplied by 100, so we get 1,005. Okay, now what this seller is trying to tell me that is that, so if I place order, so this is the product picture, right? So if I place order for a one batch, I'm paying 1,500 and they are going to deliver different color, different sizes of this particular type of trouser. But unfortunately, if you are the type you patronize from this type of seller on 1688, believe me, you will get item delivered only if you pay on 1688 shopping app, and what they will deliver to you is going to be a fake product, not what you see on the picture right there. They're going to deliver to you. So I want you to take note of that. Now let me quickly go back to my WhatsApp and I will show you the great mistake this person does right here. So right here on my WhatsApp, so you can see, so this is the supplier contact detail, and the supplier, he said the supplier business card. Then these are my response. And so what I told this person right here is that you did a very true mistake. Immediately when I saw the link and I tried to scan the sales page and everything based on what this person told me right here, so I was able to point out two mistakes she made. Sending money direct to supplier is a foul play. What do I mean by a foul play? Is a situation whereby you are looking for a cheap items and you have the supplier to give you their Alipay account number or payment code. Believe me, you will be scammed because the transaction you want to carry out is not protected by any Alipay customer support protection. Even on 1688, whatever you get as a result of doing that is on your own. Then another thing is that sourcing for 100 in wholesale supplier is another red flag, because those suppliers have nothing to deliver but to scam people who are looking for cheap items. It's just the basic truth. If you are looking for wholesale items, contact factory direct, make a negotiation with them. They will deliver the right item that you need, not all these 200 in one, 500 in one pieces, 1,000 in one pieces. They are all rags. They are all rags and they are all scammers on 1688. I can't report them on Alipay, right? I said yes, you can't get your money back because your transaction is not protected, money gone. It's just as simple as that. Because this person here, she transferred the money direct to supplier account. You can see a very big red flag. In fact, this person just blessed the supplier with the money, and the supplier in return sent rag. Let me show you. This is what he's trying to say here. So this person here make payments with keyhard code in Alipay, which is very, very wrong. It's very, very wrong. So in a case of transaction like this, you can never get your money back. It's as simple as that. So the money gone and gone for good. So, and you just need to be very much careful in doing all these things. And this person right here deal with the supplier from 1688, getting their phone number and add them up on WeChat to chat up with them for business. All these things are, a lot of people are taking all this kind of risk. And believe me, it always end up in regret. Always end up in regret. The best way to deal with all these Chinese people, if you want to protect your transaction with them, is to deal with them directly on 1688 shopping app. So I hope someone can learn from this narrative and someone can play safe when they are trying to source for item from 1688 China importation to whatever country of your choice. So this is what I have for you guys, and I want you to be very much vigilant, and I want you to be more careful when you are trying to source for an item. Try to avoid some of all these fake seller on 1688. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye for now.